but I just want to jolt your mind, like I'm jolting the mind of everyone listening to me. Identify the industry where you are. Like I said, as a Christian, there's no two way to it. Righteousness and holiness is all you need to excel as a child of God. As a child of God in business, identify the industry you want to go into. Identify the arm of that industry where you want to practice. Identify the key resource you need to excel in that arm of industry, and do the needful. Having identified, it is after identifying that you can now define the magnitude of your involvement, because the magnitude of your involvement will define the magnitude of the resource that you need. And having identified the industry, identify the magnitude, identify the key resource and the magnitude of the key resource, then can you distribute the key resource effectively to have good results. That is the summary of the teaching of today's Sunday school. But there is a take-home for you and I. The take-home is in verse 15. When God had done all that we discussed, He placed man to keep and dress it. Brethren, I just have to talk about this. It's our take-home really, but I want to talk a lot about it because a lot of us, we want results where we have not put anything in place. You start a business today and you are shouting on your secretary, shouting on your manager, and you know you did not provide anything for them to work with. Stop it. Stop inconveniencing other people and stop blaming other people for your failure. Don't run without a message. Have everything in place so that when people come to work for you, they will have something to dress and keep. God had set the garden. He now kept man there. He said, man, keep, dress, and keep the garden. What does it mean what was God saying? I've made every resources available for you to multiply, to magnify, to embellish, to make better, to make greater, to have harvest. So when you don't provide any of those things, don't expect too much from your staffs as a business person. As a Christian, when you don't put up holiness character, don't expect people to relate with you in a holy manner. It is what you present to people that they take. You present yourself as a compromising Christian, they will relate with you compromisingly. You show yourself as a serious Christian, people will relate with you seriously. Now, as a business person, I'm telling everyone under the sound of my voice looking for employment. If they employ you for the role of a manager and you get there and the things you need to function is not there, please write to the company and tender a letter stating that the resources you need to work is not available. Give them a time to provide it, else you quit the job, so that you don't get being called a name you are not.